Oh, folks, I got another one here that I wanted to show you. This was a scan that I want to thank some gentlemen in Utah for doing. This is of a very old grave here in the United States, which is, for the United States standards, happens to be old, but it's between 130 and 150 years old approximately. And the reason I wanted to show this is to show what consistency looks like, and when you have the consistency and you get things that look the same, you can repeat them. So here, for example, is the first scan that they did, and here's the second scan that they did, and here's the third scan that they did. Now, as you can see here, right in here, this is the grave, which actually is going to be right in between the two, because as we hit our F4 button, you're going to see this is where it's going to appear, right here. This is the grave. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do the same thing on scan number 2. Then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do the same thing on scan number 1. And you can see how they integrate in between each other. So when you look at, for example, with a perspective view, let me cut this down. This was done with the EXP 5000, so you're really sensitive on the outlook on there. You can see how that just points that right out, and you can see in here where that grave is. Pushing F4 shows here on the other side, but when you do it this way, you're better to look at it from the top down. And so you're going to get this in all of them to show consistency. And I always say go back and do it again. Go back and do it again. If this was a burial, this was a hand-dug burial. Over the years, you have the rains and the snows and all the water and everything else has flowed through this disturbance in the ground. Now you can see what it looks like 130, 150 years later. This is what they're going to look like. And these are 3 different scans, as you can see, that are all similar. So when you're on a target, real targets don't move. Okay? They're there. You're going to go over it. You'll go over it again. All right. That pretty much finishes this one up here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.